It's essentially important. And I think even in my experience, like I didn't have parents that pushed me toward business ownership or the possibilities of entrepreneurship. I mean, because we're in a marginalized community already, that perceived stability of having a job is what we were raised to do. You were raised to go to school and get good grades and graduate and then work a job for 40 years and have the stability of a paycheck. And I think even in my family structure, a lot of the things that I've done in the form of business ownership and entrepreneurship scares people. And so that's not a mindset that was developed early on. And I think that we do a disservice to our children and our families by not talking about the opportunity to build businesses and to become um, affluent. We don't talk about in our community specifically about raising capital, being capitalists. We're a community that doesn't talk about that. And so when we talk about having a job, we teach our children, and I'm guilty of it too, that we have to go to work. And when we go to work, we get paid. When we don't, we don't. And then we have to wait every 2 weeks for someone to write the check that will help us, be stable in our lives. We don't teach the difference between signing the front of the check and signing the back of the check. Most of us will spend our lifetime signing the back of the check, completely dependent on someone else to pay our bills, to pay our health insurance, to decide what we can eat, to decide, how we move. And just the mindset development that that is available. The only thing really separating people who are successful and wealthy and people who aren't is information. And we have to be willing to share that information to start to shift mindsets about what's possible. And when we start to look at what's possible, we can open the thought process that, our community, we are capable of stepping into entrepreneurship, of collaborating to do it, and to making that part of building a legacy so that the generation that comes after us doesn't have to work as hard as we did.